All right. I want to thank you all for joining us. I'm Audrey Glenn with Community Studios. We're a digital marketing company. And this series that we're launching just today with our first interview is it's a spotlight on companies, entrepreneurs who are creating opportunities for other people, bringing other people into entrepreneurship, new businesses or new careers, teaching them how to be successful, charting career paths for them. And I want you to meet all of these wonderful people. I'm starting with Sir Markadoo Haggins tonight. Mark Haggins is the economic evangelist. He has been at this for a very long time. I'll let him tell you how long. Just creating these businesses, these ways in for people to develop, create, market, sell, distribute products, fragrance products. So I'm going to start running my mouth now and let Mr. Mark Haggins tell you a little bit about how he got started and where he is now with his company.
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you. And being one of the first ones to do this. Awesome. So if we go back to the early days, growing up in the 60s, I was born in 1960 and back in Boston, Massachusetts. And just growing up in that era, which we know the 60s, you're talking to Martin Luther King, you're talking about the Black Panthers, you're talking about, civil rights and women's rights and things of that nature and voting rights. So there was a lot of turmoil going on back then. Okay. And so even in these years now, but back then especially, watching, there wasn't a lot of opportunities, I don't think, for a lot of our young folk. You know, I'm a youth and a young adult advocate as well, because I remember so well that we didn't have much back then. I mean, they would maybe do them government programs and stuff like that. And I'm like, it's got to be more than this going on, right?
And the reason I wanted to do this series, Mr. Haggins, is we have to make the opportunities for ourselves. We have to make the opportunities for each other. Yeah. So people like you who have already shown us a way to do that, I think it's just so commendable. And I know that's coming from a place of genuine passion for pouring back into folks, pouring back into young people, pouring back into your community. So I think it's wonderful to take us back though to a time when we really were trying to build our communities ourselves.
Yes.
And so this won't become a Black History lesson.
No.
But it will become an empowering conversation.
Yeah.
So my first question to you about the business is, so what is the business right now? What is it that you're doing? What are you offering for someone? If I had, say, I'm income tax return checks are coming in soon, right? Yeah. I got $100, maybe $500. I want to invest in something instead of going out and buying a purse I've been having my eye on. If I came to you, what could you help me do with $500?
Well, first of all, you're not by yourself. So first thing I'm going to ask you is, do you have the passion to sell? Because that's what this whole thing is about. If you're not willing to sell, you're going about it the wrong way. And then another question I'm going to ask you is, do you have passion enough to help others? I'm going to ask you a bunch of series of questions. Do you have children? Because all that kind of little stuff matters, right? So I'm going to say, okay, now that I have all the answers that I'm asking for, you're compassionate about getting involved with merchandise. I'm going to tell you some of the merchandise, right? Because it's going to be lotions and freshener. It could be shampoo, but I always tell people, here's a list, but let me show you what the top 3, maybe 4 products are. We gotta say, do the stuff that we're talking about, do people use this product?
Right. Yeah.
Then you got a captive customer base.
Right. You don't want to try to sell something that right up Jump Street is going to be hard to sell to people. It's something that you have the numbers, you can support that this will be successful if you work it.
It's gotta be easy,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gotta be duplicatable. So if you don't have, you have to have that. Is it easy? Is it easy sell? Yeah. Do your mother use lotions and potions? Yeah. Do they shampoo? Yes. Do they like their house to smell good? Yes. So everything I ask you, you say yes, yes, yes. So that means it's not, if it's not easy, then it's complicated, and most people go after easy.
Right.
You don't go after
Right.
you can challenge your own children, your grandchildren. If it's complicated, they're not going to do it.
Right. Right.
Right?
The easier the better. I mean, for busy people, a lot of us are also juggling more than one stream of income.
Correct.
Job, hobby, Uber driving, whatever,
Right.
you're trying to publish, but we're doing all kinds of stuff. So it has to be easy because it has to be sustainable. It has to be something we know we can continue to do. So that's a good point too.
So what I'm really getting to is that it's the product, and I show you how easy it is to make sales with your friends, family, we call your hot market. A hot market, and even a warm market. People that you know, it goes to trust. Okay. So if they trust you, then they know you got a high quality product, and that now I'm going to show you how to now put your label on it. Yes. So now
I can have a label design. I bring you my design, and you can put my design on the product.
We want your logo. If you have the whole design, that's even more better. Most people are not going to have that. That most people are going, at least the minimum they're going to have is a logo.
Okay.
Okay. And so once I have the logo, we can develop that label, and it's going to have your information on it. So got your logo. Most people don't know that your labels is marketing. So they see the logo, they like the logo, they look at the label, they like the label, it looks professional, and then around the back side it'll explain ingredients that's in the product, and then who is it distributed by.
Okay.
So we put your information in there. We got a phone number, maybe an email address, okay, maybe a website if you develop a web presence or something.
Okay. Yeah.
And so we make it easier for people to find you. Because people, it's almost like a movie. You see a movie, somebody says, did you see that movie? Okay, they say, what's that part? Where'd you get that from? And then it goes like that. Well, it's right here on the label. And we try to show people the simplicity of it and the quickness of it to make you profitable. You realize you got your own product, got your own brand. You're ready to go into your market and make that a strong product. No matter if you have 5 streams of income, this one the product brands that we're developing for you is for legacy purposes.
Okay.
Because this will continue. This continue, and you can pass it on to your child, and you can pass it to your grandchildren. I tell grandparents all the time,
the family business.
You gotta start a business for them. I mean, I guarantee you, this is something they'll gravitate toward. Yeah, when they get it and they find out that this is not only theirs, but it's a family business. I'm here to help you, because nothing's for free. You got to teach your child, your grandchild. You got to teach them. This costs, and this is how much it costs. This is the value. It has value, and that way I show you how to start selling. I'll show you how to start recruiting. That's the other thing that people don't talk about. Not only am I going to show you how to sell it, I'm going to show you how to recruit your customers. So recruiting.
Wow. So you're going to create the product for me.
Yep.
And then you're going to show me how to sell my product. And then you're going to show me how to recruit A sales team?
Your customers
Is that what I'm
or
hearing?
sales. We're gonna start with
Oh,
customers.
customers.
Yeah.
Okay.
How to
Okay.
recruit them and how to hold on to them. These are your customers.
Got it.
They love the product. They say, "Oh my goodness, oh this product is so wonderful." So now they have it. They love it. Now it's all about recruiting them. So now, you really like this? How would you like to get in business with me? And they said, "Wow,
Wow.
that's recruiting, right?" At that point,
Okay.
now at this point, you're not, because we talked about this earlier. It's called a distributor. That's just selling, and then there's a master distributor. There's someone that buys it, enough of it, and then it becomes cheap enough
Oh, okay.
to wholesale it. See,
So for,
initially, wait, go
okay.
ahead. No, well,
No, I'm sorry.
initially, the price is going to be a little high because you got to
Mm-hmm.
pay for you got to pay for your artwork, make sure the
Mm-hmm.
label is right, and
Mm-hmm.
everything. So your biggest cost per item is going to be at the beginning. Then once you level out and you understand the product, you see things are coming down, you say, okay, you're gonna stack that money up. You're spending the money in the product and you just continue to grow it.
Right.
Then you
Grow
say,
it.
okay, now I want to start getting some bulk because I'm
Okay.
ready.
Okay. Okay.
Because my customers are ready to get in business with me.
So, wow. So you're talking about a whole sales chain here. That's what you were talking about, like the entire gamut from ideation, creation to distribution, and
Right.
all distribution.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
distribution
And
and
I
mass distribution. Huh?
so I could come to you with $500 or $100, and
Yeah.
that would get me some samples, enough samples for me to test the market.
Yeah, it gives you enough product. You're not going to lose because the product's still going to be, priced outright. Where when you first start your initial retail, that your customers are going to be happy about the price and the product.
Okay. So question. I would want to only sell my product online and via social media and maybe some kind of website. Do you guys offer the fulfillment and shipping and stuff of my products if I can do so that I could do that? Like if I
Okay, I'm listening.
okay,
Initially, because we're a manufacturing company. I ask people this question all the time. How many manufacturers do you know that's going to help you create something and then thrive and then flourish with it?
that part.
That part
Now
right
you
there.
know a manufacturer.
Right. That's it.
Friend.
And so now we take and we say, okay, you got to learn how to ship. Now, I don't know it all, but I know that once we know that if you have a small scale, you know the weight of it, you go USPS.com, which is the postal.
Yeah.
And you know the shipping and you pass the shipping on to the customer.
Is it like, do you have some kind of training or something
Just
to do?
conversation. Just conversation.
Okay. Okay.
And I have videos on YouTube, certain
Okay.
things, how to make $100, a day, how to make $1,000 a month. It's all there on YouTube.
It's all there. It's all there. You're not a gatekeeper. You're a way maker for real.